Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Welcome back! We're finally back. Been a little while since our last video. I actually got G-Star a crash course in world history. I think you have a certificate now, right?
Yeah, it's got a couple stars on it
What's
too.
your favorite historical event?
When the war was over.
Which one?
So, all of them.
I think we might have to double check that certificate of yours just to see where exactly that came from. Okay, so if you've read the title already, I've got a whole bunch of HOI4 mods. Most of you are probably going to be all familiar with these. They're very popular, the most popular HOI4 mods. G's never actually played HOI4 properly, have you?
I mean, there was an attempt.
That was an attempt. We won't go any further than that. You're not familiar, I guess. Well, there's really popular HOI4 mods out there. Most of them I'm assuming you're not aware of.
I mean, I see names a lot.
Okay, what name?
Starts with a K.
Kellogg's Cornflakes?
Yeah.
That's the mod, huh? The Kellogg's Cornflakes mod. What if Kellogg's Cornflakes won World War I? That's what you're saying.
He kind of did in a way.
Did he?
Well, they invented cereal to stop men mass.
Well, I can't wait for that mod on the workshop. So essentially, I'm going to show G a whole bunch of HOI mods, and she's going to tell me what she thinks the plot of them are.
The plot.
Yeah. Or maybe the historical circumstances to which they came about. We're in vanilla HOI4 right now, just for you to have a little look at what the world map actually looked like in 1936.
I've seen this map before, though.
What information did you gather from that?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So that's why we're showing you again, G. That's why we're here before. This is your baseline, by the way, just so you can kind of understand who the players are here. Are you taking anything in? Poland. So can you give me a quick plot summary of how World War II started?
I don't actually know
Who shot who?
Well, did he start it? Wasn't he like rallying all the Germans, being like, "Oh my God, I can't do art, and I'm really mad, so I'm gonna wage war and rise to power."
Did you ever cover this in history?
Yes.
I don't think you were listening, were you? I mean, yeah, it's
been a long time, okay?
That is a contextual part of it, correct? I was just more interested in who you thought declared on who. Okay, whose side was France on?
UK.
Okay, so the UK and France, they were together in this, right?
Yeah.
Where was Italy?
They were also... No, there was a dictator in Italy, wasn't there? Mussolini?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's on the German side.
He was on the German side, correct. And they together, who did they invade? We need to look at mods too, by the way, at some point.
I don't know who started it.
You do know who started it.
I forgot.
How have you forgotten? We were just there.
You told me at like midnight last night.
I told you 5 minutes ago.
No, you didn't.
Germany declared war on who that started World War II? Maybe we should have done a quiz or something first.
Yeah, I think we should have done a war.
Who did they declare on? It's literally in France.
Poland.
Poland. There you go. That brought the UK and France. Okay, first and definitely the largest of the HOI4 mods in terms of popularity. What do you notice immediately? The name. What did you just say to me?
I recognize that name.
Why do you recognize it?
Because
it's so huge and everyone loves it. And it's everywhere. Even you know it. I don't know where you know it from. Where do you know Kaiserreich from?
Because everyone in the comments was like, "Make her do Kaiserreich!" And I was like, I don't understand what this means, but...
Okay. Well, we're going to get you to guess the plot. Because already, map looks very different than you just saw it, right?
Yes.
What looks different?
Zoom in. What's going on with Italy?
With Italy.
Two Sicilies? Is that what that says?
That is the two Sicilies, yeah.
Okay. Why?
Well, that's what you're going to tell me. You're going to piece together the lore of this world.
Oh my God.
So, you know the contextual lore for World War II was it was a result of World War I.
Sure.
So what you just saw was a result of World War I. This is a result of World War I in this universe.
Wait, you're talking about World War One?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we were. So a lot of these mods are going to be contextual to what was different in World War One.
Why are we talking about World War One though? Isn't this about World War Two?
Yeah, this is the second Weltkrieg.
What?
There's also the third
Weltkrieg?
Weltkrieg in here as well.
What's a Velk?
So would you like me to just look around a bit more? Maybe you can see something weird with like the names of the countries potentially, because that will actually tell you.
Bohemia is there. What's that? What's that all about?
What is that all about? You tell me.
I don't know. When I think of Bohemia.
What about this over here?
Okay. What's it say on Cyprus? What? Zoom in. Oh my god! God
I mean, we could also go look at Australia for you too.
Australia.
The Australasian Confederation.
That's what it used to be called. Australasia.
Well, do you notice they also have New Zealand?
What?
It's crazy, right?
New Zealanders can't be happy about this.
Well,
Has anyone told the New Zealanders what's going on?
I think that they're still trying to get in contact with them, probably. It's very hard to get down there, you know. They're actually surprised that they're just happy they're on the map, let's be real.
They're
happy to be
it.
involved. Alright, so, I mean, we're going to go back to Europe. So we had the major powers before. Who were they?
Germany,
Yep.
UK, France,
Russia. And we've already covered Italy. Italy doesn't exist at the moment.
But the boot's there.
Well, the boot's always there. Well, actually, in some universes it wasn't there. But, you know, there's a whole thing. They got rid of it, you know.
Right.
People weren't happy.
Is this like some sort of Marvel, you know, what if?
Marvel what if?
Yeah.
Like, I need you to start piecing this together, all right? So this is a result of something that happened in World War One.
Is this real?
Sorry, what?
I don't know what you mean.
Is this real? Who are the major powers? Say it again.
UK. France.
Okay, let's look at the UK first. So that is now the Union of Britain.
Yeah.
Do you notice anything weird about it? You can look at their flag as well. That's what that is in the top right.
What is going on?
What is going on?
It looks communist.
It looks communist. I mean, that's close. In the Kaiserreich universe, though, it is syndicalism. Which, let's just, for not overcomplicate things, we'll just call them communists.
So Kaiserreich is, because Kaiser is, you know, Russian, right? The Kaiser, isn't it?
No.
No?
No. It's German.
Kaiser? Wait, what was the guy? No, that's a Tsar, sorry.
Tsar,
Yeah.
there you go. You actually corrected yourself there. Very impressive. I didn't have to shout or scream. Alright, so we've already established Britain's very different.
Yeah.
They're now essentially communists, just to not overcomplicate things.
Who's the man? That's not Winston?
That is, no, that is Tom Man. That is literally a man. Who?
Wintolly.
Wintolly? Who's Wintolly?
Wintolly Chechnya.
What? Chechnya?
I don't know, man. Winston Churchill, but make it Russian.
You think the British are Russian because they're communists? No, the British are still just British people, but they're communists.
Oh no, they're socialist. Is that?
Yeah, essentially that's the easiest way to put it.
His name is Tom Man.
They're a radical left-wing faction.
Yes.
Let's go with that. And that happened due to a revolution. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
What about France?
I mean, I don't understand what Commune of France means.
Well, look at their flag. What do you think?
Again, it's giving communist. Is that the sickle or what's going on with the? I can't see the flag very well.
It's a big cog.
Coggers, yeah.
Yep. I mean, you can read the information there as well.
Yeah, so they're also socialist.
Yeah. So Britain and France, both socialist.
And you got the Papal States. So they're still vibing.
Yeah, the Pope's still there. He's having fun. He's Pius the 11th.
Uh-huh.
He's a paternal autocrat. You looked at me so confused there, huh?
Paternal.
Those are words you've never heard before.
Father of Italy.
Yep, he gave birth to it through his seahorse pouch. All right, and the Germans. What do you think of the Germans?
Wow.
Wow.
Just look at that. Look at the German Empire. Just look at it.
Well, the German Empire is actually larger, you see, than it looks right there. They also own this big chunk of Africa.
Yeah, you can tell because they put Mittel.
Yeah, they've decided what should we call our piece of Africa. They're like, well, where is it?
Middle Africa.
It's in the middle. Okay, well,
yeah.
Middle Africa it is.
That's crazy.
German efficiency right there.
Yeah.
Now, they also do own some pieces of Asia as well.
Ah.
So they have quite an empire.
This
That's why they're called the German Empire.
This reminds me of like Man in the High Castle, but not communist.
Man in the High Castle would be something else completely different.
Well, Man in the High Castle is if Japan and the Nazis had won the war.
World War II.
World War II.
This World War II hasn't been won yet, though.
Okay.
The US is looking completely normal.
So this is a result of World War One.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, something I should point out, another big thing about this mod specifically, we also have the Dominion of Canada. Do you recognize that man there?
George V.
George V.
Yes.
You're watching The Crown recently, right?
Oh, is that Lizzie's dad?
No. It's her grandfather?
Oh, so
His son
yeah.
is her dad.
Yes.
The one that you have seen from hit Netflix TV show The Crown.
Yeah.
I think he does turn up at one point too later.
What's he
on.
doing all the way over there?
What is he doing all the way over there? That's an interesting question. Now, we also have the French Republic in Africa.
Uh-huh.
Any thoughts?
Is it like the Congo or like what?
The Congo. No, the Congo's owned by Mittel Africa.
Okay.
So you can see we have the French Republic and then also the Commune of France. They're different countries.
Right. Man, the French are like, they got a lot going on.
Well, there's two Frances.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's also kind of two Britons because we've got this guy over here.
Right. I
No,
think
never
this is
thought
gonna
of
do
before.
permanent damage to my like brain.
Now, we also do have the Ottoman Empire over here. As you know, obviously, you know all about the Ottoman Empire. They fell after World War I, didn't they?
Sure.
They did, but they didn't fall in
They
this
didn't
scenario.
fall hard enough. Is all I'm saying.
That's a statement.
Throughout history.
After all this information, tell me what happened during World War I.
Socialism.
Okay, you're going to have to break it down by countries. And who's on whose side here? Because we didn't even cover Austria as well.
Well,
over here.
clearly the UK and the French are colluding.
They're colluding, yeah?
Yeah. Because they're both socialists, right?
Yeah. So what do you think happened to the non-socialist Britons? Like, what happened? How did they turn it? Oh my god, the cogs. The panic in your face.
What do you mean, how did they turn it? Did they all just, like Animal Farm, they like got the book out, were like, look at all these animals, let's be communists.
Oh, you think Animal Farm was like, guys, we should be communists? That's
Yeah.
what you think that?
Instead of the Communist Manifesto, they just
They
read
read
everyone.
Animal Farm, we were like, I've totally misunderstood this book.
What do you mean you totally misunderstood?
Come on,
It's about
tell me,
communism.
what's going on?
What do you mean, how did they turn them? Clearly, like, the socialists...
How did we get
were-
here?
Well, socialism was probably the more prominent thing from World War One leading up to this, right? For it to have taken over.
You tell me. Lay the law out for this world for me. So World War One, what happened?
Socialism.
Socialism.
The communists.
The communists.
Yes.
That's it. That's all you have gathered from
What do
this.
they call it? The red...
The red. Yep.
No, what do
In
they
World
call
War
it?
One, the red happened.
The red threat? What do they call it?
Yeah, the red threat. That's it.
You stop gaslighting me. The Red Menace.
The Red Menace.
The Red Menace.
Sounds like a Looney Tunes character.
But that's what they called them.
Tell me the law.
So who's the bad guy?
You tell me.
Germany.
Okay, you just defaulted to Germany's the bad guy.
No, the Russians.
You
The
think the Russian
Russians.
Republic?
Look at them! Look how much space they're taking up!
So you think they're the bad guy
Yes.
just because they're big?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
very dominating.
But that didn't really tell me what I want to know. What happened during World War One for this to come about? Tell me the law.
I don't really understand what's happened. 'Cause I said like socialism took over.
Yeah.
And you're like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know, bro. Did some like Jesus was born? Like a version of Jesus and he was a socialist?
If you play Kaiserreich, Jesus does make an appearance.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean?
Because he
makes
comes
an
back in
appearance?
Poland.
Okay. Sure.
Now tell me the
What
law.
I said is totally not unrealistic.
What happened in World War One? You've still not told me other than socialism.
Kaiserreich. Okay,
Kaiserreich.
So what's the name of the mod?
What do you mean?
Kaiser-
What happened, bro? Just say.
The socialists took
Oh
over.
my god. That's it. That's all you have gathered.
Alright, let me look at the map again.
What have you been looking at before?
I'm trying to figure out who owns how much land.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like a clear indicator.
You know we have like
of-
3 other mods to look at, right?
Excuse me?
Give me the blurb of this world so we can move on to the next thing.
So instead of the Nazis, just replace that with the socialists. So instead of the Nazis and Hitler, just replace that. And like socialism has taken over.
You're really focusing on just this.
What, the socialists?
Yeah.
They seem like the enemy
I'm
here.
asking, oh my god. I'm asking you what happened during World War One. Who won? What are you telling me?
But this is like an alternative timeline.
Oh my god.
This didn't happen.
Well, you get 0 marks on everything for this.
So what happened? You tell me.
Okay,
what
so
happened?
during World War One, Germany
Yeah.
won World War One.
Yeah, but this is fictional. Like, this is made up.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's called alternative history.
Yeah, but like, did that happen in this timeline?
No, I just felt like saying it out loud. I was like, I'll just bring up this completely random thing not related to what we're talking about in a conversation together. Like, why not? I feel like it.
Yeah, but this is not real though. I'm sorry to break it to you, but none of this actually happened.
Well, that's crazy, because it's almost like we're talking about fictional events right here. I'm trying to get you to guess what happened in the fictional event.
Okay, so Germany is still the bad guy.
Why are they the bad guy?
Because you're asking me who's to blame.
What do you mean who's the I'm asking you, who won World War One?
Germany.
Germany won World War One. There you go. And they defeated France.
Okay.
They occupied France. Then I think there was a big communist revolution against the Germans or something like that. They turned communist. Because Britain also lost World War One, but they didn't get beaten by the Germans, they also had a huge revolution.
So who beat them if they didn't lose to the Germans?
Just shut up. Like, straight up. So they lost, and then they had a big revolution. The monarchy and the government, they all fled to Canada.
What?
I know, crazy, right?
Wait, so what are the Americans doing in all this then?
Oh, you don't even want to know.
I kind of do though.
You don't want to know.
Spill the tea, sis. What's going on with the
spill-
Americans?
Okay, well, they upon like about a year into the game, they actually have a giant civil war between like 52 different factions.
They do like their civil wars though, don't they?
They've had one. I don't feel
Case
like-
in point,
I don't feel
like
they
their
liked
civil-
it that much. I'm gonna be real. But yeah, so the Germans won World War One with
Okay.
the Austrians and the Ottomans. That's why the Ottomans still exist.
So basically, it's just a reversal of real events.
That's crazy.
Right. So it's not just like
I thought this would
make
be
stuff
the
up.
simplest one, by the way, for you to get.
Why would you think? Why would you think that this is the simplest one?
You know, when I was explaining this concept to you yesterday, what did I say?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I described like what HOI4 mods are like generally like, and what did I say? They're usually
Alternative.
no. They're usually based around a concept. What concept was it?
I mean, all that goes out the window when you tell me Jesus makes an appearance.
No, you brought up Jesus. I just told you that there was another mod where Jesus comes back.
But that's what I mean. None of it is grounded in reality.
So you think because in another mod, Jesus can make an appearance, that this is a grounded in reality,
Yeah.
a completely separate thing.
Well, there's different rules for these different mods. Clearly. What are the rules?
Well, let's go for a harder mod, shall we? Okay, mod number 2. Would you notice?
Are we back on the communists again?
The,
Well, I see the world and the sickle, so communism.
I just want to say, you focused on the communist part of the last mod when it was actually just a tiny bit of it. not the huge part of it.
It was literally like an unironic red herring. You kept focusing on it and then like planted little communist seeds.
I think if we went back, you kept talking about it for some reason. There's a lot more going on. Okay, what do you see so far?
All Russia.
Well, this is the mod title. Are we going to talk about that?
Red well. I literally just said red well.
Okay, cool. You want to look at who's in charge of what now?
Wow.
So this, unlike the other mod, is based in the year 2010. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm with you.
What'd you notice?
Italian Union.
Italian Union.
What does that say for the UK? United Kingdom of Great Britain. Why is Ulster now highlighted?
Why is it? Should we look at America in this one? Because we didn't look at it last time.
Republic of Montana. Oh, okay. So they're not states, they're republics.
Yeah. They sure are, aren't they?
Republicans.
Like,
the
like,
Republicans have taken over.
You can look who's actually like in charge of these states as well. Do you recognize who that is?
Donald Rumpelstiltskin,
Yeah,
apparently.
that's him. I mean, I don't think you'd know quite a few of these people, but...
Uh-huh. Wait, stop moving so quickly. Oh, I know Noam Chomsky.
No, you know him.
I recognize the name.
Oh.
Noam Chomsky.
Noam Chomsky.
Oh my god, so they've got leaders in every republic. So they're divided.
Oh.
Is that really what happened?
There you go.
Okay, that's insane.
Now, I guess a lot of stuff is relevant because it's a modern day mod, saying like, 16 years ago, not World War II.
Mm-hmm.
So we should look at other nations around the world as well, but I want to focus back on Europe for a bit here.
Wait, before we go to Europe, can we see what's going on with Australia? Gotta check on Australia. Do they own New Zealand? Nope. New Zealand have found their independence.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah, actually I do. That's not her name though, I don't think. Nationalist regime.
Would you like to look at Cyprus?
They're Cyprus. Eleni Theocharous. Slay Eleni.
I mean, okay, there's one big thing on the map. I'm going to zoom out. You tell me what you see that's different.
Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going off of on America, there's the republics.
Okay. What's different from our timeline right now that's staring you in the face?
I mean, I don't want to keep saying socialism because I kept saying it in the last one.
What nation is different right now?
Russia.
Russia.
Because they're everywhere?
Well, they're more everywhere, yeah.
Okay. A lot of red going on.
What does it say?
Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
So the USSR.
Soy point.
Oh my god. So what does that say? What does that say right there? What does that mean? If that's still around, that means it never
lost? Never left?
I guess it never fell. So the USSR never fell.
Okay. Well, they never disbanded.
They never disbanded. And we also need to look at other nations in Europe as well. So you see, look at the Polish People's Republic.
Czechoslovak Socialist Republic. So that says like German Democratic Republic. So they're all part of the USSR, but some of them still like retain like democratic.
No.
Well, that one says democratic, and that one says socialist, and that one says People's Republic.
Well, there's a lot of things with communists naming their countries, so we're gonna ignore the democratic part of them.
So French, communist, revolutionary socialist.
Well, Yugoslavia's always been different. We won't get into that though.
Right.
What do you think? So you've just noticed everyone in Europe is what?
Communist.
They're all communist.
Is it a slur to say commie?
Yeah. They're going to be so angry in the comments. So give me a plot. What's going on? Also, the UK isn't communist, by the way. Yeah.
So we're in 2010.
2010.
Okay. So communists just took over from the second Maybe.
Well, there's, let's just say, who won something? That is the plot of this mod.
Russia.
They won
USSR.
What? They won what, though? What famous conflict happened? That wasn't actually a conflict. Yeah, I mean, you're halfway correct. What was going on, after World War II? Involved America and the Western world.
Stalin?
Stalin. Really? That's all we got?
Yeah. What was going on with the USSR? What was going on?
Man, what were you doing in school? You just like, ha ha ha. I'm going to draw a picture today. Ha ha ha.
I mean,
pretty picture.
I mean, when were we in school? When were we in school? It's been a long time.
I mean,
I'm
2010,
32.
you just would have left school like 2 years ago, right? So this should be fresh in your mind.
No, it isn't.
Just tell me the scenario.
The USSR reigns supreme.
Yeah?
And has infiltrated the West.
The West. Almost correct, but I want an actual. What did they win?
Communism.
They won communism.
They got.
Just tell me when you've given up and you can't figure it out.
No.
The last one's actually going to be hard, by the way.
As if the first two weren't hard. What are you talking about?
Think.
Alright, show me India.
What was that going to tell you?
I don't know. I want to know how much of the world is Soviet and communist.
I just need an answer because I want a bit more time for the last one. So
what do you mean you need an answer?
lock in your answer.
I gave you an answer.
Lock in your answer.
I said the USSR.
The USSR.
The USSR.
Yeah.
They have reigned supreme for a very long time since like.
But what did they win?
They managed to make not the whole world, like a lot.
That's not the answer I was looking for. The answer for this mod was, what if the USSR won the Cold War?
Between America.
Between America. Is that it? That's all you have to say.
But just the Cold. What wasn't America like one of the main players in that though?
The Cold War? No, they only had a little part, I think.
That's just not true.
No, they only had a little part.
So who else was involved in that?
In the Cold War?
Don't fluff.
In the Cold War?
Yes.
I think it was mostly down to like Ulster. That's why they're free.
Well, okay, so is
they're
the
led by a
red...
picture.
Is the red... Because it says Red World.
Yeah.
So that's...
So the USSR won the Cold War. And
Yeah.
thus, everyone's communist.
Okay, not everyone.
A lot of people.
Well, it's
More
not-
people than historical.
Okay, so who's communist then? The what? Turkey?
Turkey? Why you just avoid the turkey?
Because it's red.
It's oh, so you think physically red? You think this is just a mod where they've just like, should we just change every country's color to red?
Yeah, because it's red world.
I think we need to have you donate your brain to science. Genuinely, just to see what's going on in there. Alright, next mod. Here's our last one. Just because you've taken so long on the others.
I'm already
I had
upset.
to skip one of them. What'd you see immediately? What does that say up there?
Führerreich. Legacy of the Great Wall.
Oh, what, he's got a little Santa hat on, 'cause apparently they've just not updated this since Christmas.
Kingdom of Italy, French Republic, United Kingdom.
You recognize him?
Oh, Georgie's back!
He's back. Do you recognize him?
Oh, Lenin!
Lenin. All right, let's get into the world. So it's 1936. This is another World War II mod.
Mm-hmm.
So something happened in World War One that you need to figure out to lead to this.
Germany.
Germany, it is very much relevant to what happened to Germany, yeah.
They won.
Does it look like they won? Look at the map. Does it look like they won? There is a twist to this, by the way, so I don't actually expect you to get this one, but if you get close, I'll be surprised.
As if you expected it with the other ones.
I actually
Be
did.
so for real right now.
I actually did expect you to get the first one at least, and the second one, but
Why?
well, that's the thing. I've been very disappointed.
No.
No.
Don't say you're disappointed.
So, okay, here you go. What are you noticing right off the bat?
German Reich.
German Reich.
Yeah.
Yep, that it.
Got Yugoslavia, Slovakia, Austria, Kingdom of Italy.
Yeah, look, they're all in one piece. They got the whole boot. They got the boot and the leg in the boot.
It's still intact.
Yep.
The Socialist Spain.
Yep. Spain's in a civil war. Quite a few.
Monarchist Spain, Republican Spain, Nationalist, and then you got Portugal just chilling.
Yeah, Portugal. I think if you notice a thing about Portugal, if you were to look at any of these months, they're always just chilling. They're never doing anything. They're just there.
I mean, what do you have to be angry about over there?
Well, let's not look too much into the history of Portugal and their instability, shall we? Piece me together the pie here. Do you want to look anywhere else? Would you like to look at the Ottomans because they're really small in this? Well, the
Wait,
British own Cyprus.
Oh, yeah, like that's any consolation.
Would you prefer the Ottomans?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
So we got the Kingdom of... Does it say Italy down there?
Yep.
It does. Okay. The Hellenic Republic. I don't know what the Fengtian clique means.
Oh, well, that...
Why are there cliques over there? What's going on?
the Fengtian clique.
Russian Republic.
No, Russian Republic. You're catching on to stuff here, huh? So there's a Russian Republic and a Soviet Union.
Oh, wow.
Something here's different. Can you spot it?
Dominion of Canada.
Yep, that's exactly what I was on about. The Dominion of Canada.
You weren't talking about that?
Look at America's anything
Yeah, it says
different.
United States.
You know what this is? This is a glorified adult spot the difference.
Yeah.
What's different?
It's still got the malignant growth.
What's the malignant growth? What you
Mexico.
want? Mexico's a malignant growth.
I don't know. It doesn't usually look like... I'm questioning everything.
What are you on about? You think Mexico doesn't exist?
No.
No, what do you mean then? You just called it a malignant growth.
I'm so confused. These maths are hurting my brain.
Let's just take you away from this.
Yeah, get me away from
Back
it
to
now.
Europe. Okay. What would you like me to look at?
So United Kingdom.
Would you like to focus on the main players, the ones that we'll outline at the start?
Sure.
So we got the UK, completely normal.
George.
King George still in charge.
Yeah.
Dies soon.
Rest in peace.
He's not dead yet.
Preemptive rest in peace.
No, you're just getting that in before he goes.
I mean, may as well.
Be a very confusing letter for him if you open that, right? Well, that's an omen.
Louis. Social conservative. Center right. Means nothing to me.
Yep, literally. And then we've got the Kingdom of Italy.
What's the name of this? The Führerreich.
Führerreich, yeah.
Okay, so German. What are they doing? Where are they?
Well, the Germans are the German Reich.
Yeah, are they anywhere else, or is it
No,
just there?
that's just them led by a guy called Adam Dressler.
Okay, what's with the triangles?
You seem very confused by that.
I am. Okay, so Hitler doesn't exist
I don't know.
because this is ruling party, and then the next election it says never.
I think he's alive, but he's not in power.
So he's just irrelevant.
Yeah.
So we're focusing on that's an American name, Adam Dressler.
Oh, you think he's an American?
Because it sounds German.
Yeah.
Sounds American. Sorry.
Sounds German American.
Well, it doesn't sound very German to me. And then you got what's that? Paul Tirard.
Yeah.
Where is that?
That's the Inter-Allied Rhineland.
Wait, so that's
I mean, you
UK,
can look,
America.
You can look at the flag right there, what that might be.
UK, America, French, and German.
Mm-hmm.
So they're
occupying it. So what is this telling you already? Like, what happened in World War I? Clearly it didn't go well for someone, right?
Yeah, but who is that someone?
Well, it's definitely the Ottomans.
Why?
Oh, do you think they look good here?
There's a hole in the middle.
That's why they don't look good in your
Yeah.
box. Who won? Who lost?
The Germans.
You decide.
The Germans did well.
They did well.
Yeah.
Yep. Carry on.
And then they were like, you UK people, the Triple Entente.
The Triple Entente, yeah. They mentioned them.
You need to come with me, and we need to form an alliance. I won't say clique because the Chinese
got a copyright on that one. You
Yeah,
can't, you
they're
can't have
already-
the German clique.
They're already clicking over there.
Yep.
So
The Germans
the
made
Germans
a clique,
need
non-clique with the British and the Americans
French
and the French.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
What's the name of them? Führerreich.
Führerreich,
So yeah, they're just getting allies, and the allies are the Triple Entente.
Yep.
That's about it.
Perfect. The ally, you said nothing.
What do you mean I've said nothing?
Would you like to look at Australia again?
I love...
Well, it's very close to World War II normally, right? You know that original one?
Yeah.
So something happened, but it's a little bit different, right?
Well, yeah, they seem to be they're working with the Germans.
What makes you think they're working with the Germans?
Because they're of that little part of...
Oh, you think the Germans like, yeah, just come on.
Allied, inter-allied, so they're clearly friends.
They're friends. The best friends with Adam Dressler, the American man in charge of Germany.
What? Why is he...
Okay, give me your final answer. What happened in this World War I in this scenario? Who lost?
Nobody lost.
Nobody lost. That was actually going to be one of the mods. There is a mod where nobody lost World War I.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So it's not that?
No, it's not that at all.
It feels like nobody lost, though. It feels like they
Really?
were able... No?
No. I think people lost. No?
The Ottomans lost.
The Ottomans definitely lost. And what were they a part of? An alliance with who? No?
No idea.
No idea.
The Americans.
Yep. The Ottomans were in an alliance with the Americans.
Are you lying to me?
Yes, I am lying to you.
Who were they friends with?
What do you mean, who were they friends with?
I don't
told
know.
you this. You should know this. This is World War I. Basic stuff. You know the Triple Entente?
I do. And that's as far as it goes.
That's as far as it goes. Okay. Final answer. Come on.
My final answer is... I mean, I honestly, if you didn't say the thing about nobody losing, I would have gone with that, because that's...
Yeah.
But when you say nobody lost...
No, you said nobody lost. I never said that.
Okay. I don't know. This one's tough. But you said there's like a plot twist in this.
There is. I think it's going to blow your brain, so...
I'm excited. What is
so
it?
that-
Okay, so what happened?
So in this scenario, this is what if Germany lost World War One?
That is not what the...
Yeah, I can literally see your mind. So this is what if Germany lost World War One?
The starting screen made it look like the Germans were like slaying the house down, you know, like, oh, look at the Führerreich, look at our cool banners with the triangles. Like, they look like they were large and in charge.
Well, they could end up being large and in charge.
So, okay, so they lost the First World War.
Yeah.
Which they, yep. And?
That's it. This is what if Germany lost World War One? What's confusing you?
Didn't they lose?
They did lose
Yeah,
World War
so
One.
what?
So the plot twist to this, alright, you know the first mod we looked at, Kaiserreich?
Yeah.
That is a mod where Germany won. And in that mod, there's an event that pops up about a man writing a book about an alt history that he wrote where Germany lost World War One, but obviously in their universe, they won it. There's someone that made a spin-off mod from that event of what if Germany lost World War One in the Kaiserreich universe where they won it.
So it's a spin-off of a spin-off.
It's an in-universe spin-off.
This is like when that Stephanie Meyer wrote the Twilight fan fiction from whatever the hell it originates from.
If that's how you want to relate it, sure.
That's what it feels like.
So it's a in-universe reading of what would happen if Germany lost World War One, but through the eyes of somebody in a universe that won World War One.
So Hitler has nothing to do with this.
No, because obviously they wouldn't know who that is in Kaiserreich because he never existed.
Right.
Well, he did exist, but he wasn't relevant.
Yeah.
Because the Germans obviously won World War One.
Right. In the Kaiserreich.
In Kaiserreich, yeah. And then
So
in Kaiserreich, someone wrote a book about the idea of what if they lost. And this is what their idea is of what they would have lost.
So what's the difference here? Like they seem to have an alliance.
Who? What would you like to know?
Well, so there's an alliance over there.
This is just the Allied, so the Entente occupied the German Rhineland after World War One.
Right.
So that's what that is there.
So they're friends.
No, they're not friends. The Germans want this back.
Okay. So who's beefing with who then? Because you said someone definitely lost. So the Germans.
The Germans lost, yeah, and the Ottomans and the Austro-Hungarians.
Right.
Those are the main central powers, which is what the alliance was in World War One.
Right. Oh, okay. So what's with this Adam? Why does he sound so American? What's with the pagan?
He's essentially just the in-universe, like, Adolf Hitler. But obviously there wasn't no Adolf Hitler for the
So he's
Kaiserreich universe, so they just made someone up.
So what's with the triangles? Did somebody make that up? Like, did somebody...
No, it's a pagan symbol.
Yeah, but like, why?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But that's also why Lenin is still alive, because obviously they didn't know that he would die early.
Yeah, because he was like sick, right?
Yeah. So that's why Lenin's still alive, leading the Soviet Union. Yada, yada, yada.
Wow.
I know. Quite a twist, huh?
I mean... Yeah.
Yeah?
It's mind-boggling stuff.
Well, it's pretty simple.
No,
No?
it really isn't.
Well, there's actually an event in
You have like
this.
5,000 hours.
I think there was an event in this as well where they also had their own what-if scenario of like, what if Germany won World War, I think. I think someone did make a mod of that, so it's a mod within a mod within a mod.
It just reminds me of Man in the High Castle. But like, that's just specifically like with America.
Why does that remind you of Man in the High
Because they
Castle?
won. That's if the Nazis won, and then like Japan won as well, and Japan has like the like San Francisco, that part of America, and then I think,
Maybe we'll come back to this at some point, because there are a lot more mods that maybe you should look at to try to figure out.
Well, you said we missed one as well.
Yeah,
so-
we've been going quite a while. You did not give me the quick answers I thought you would on the first two.
I don't know why you thought you were going to get quick answers, but sure.
Well, that says more about you than it does me.
You live, breathe, and eat this stuff.
All right, bro. Save it for the lawyer, okay? We're taking you to HOI4, sentencing you to 5,000 hours in Kaiser Redux.
Please no.
You'll love it. You could play Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I kind of like CK3. I like had a relationship with the Pope.
Okay,
I
let's
had the
let's
Pope's
not get
baby.
into what you do in your free time. Hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Leave suggestions down below for more stuff you want to see and what we can teach G-Star about the world of history. Clearly, there's a lot of gaps to fill in.
A whole cataclysm.
Yep.
Yeah. It's huge.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. All right, bye.
Bye.